It's going, but I don't think I see you.
Oh, did you see me in the first one?
Yeah, I did, but I
Okay.
think I might have moved it or
I
something.
think you had it like
There we
the
go.
spine comes on it.
Yay! Okay, welcome back. Well, you wore the same thing you did yesterday.
You had that on Friday.
All right, so in our previous lesson, we recognized there were some areas. There's a lot of things going on, and I'm even talking last week's lesson too. There's a lot of things that can happen or to keep in mind when you're singing. This is probably one of those instruments that's just so much, and some things you can't control. And I call this the P.E.P.T talk.
The pep talk. Okay.
Yeah, that's my acronym. I'm full of acronyms for, things.
Okay.
The P.E.P.T talk. And that would be, I didn't write it up there. All right, so the P.E.P.T talk. It is P.E.P.T. So these are the things that causes, or a lot of problems, are addressed in these areas. This would be we talked about one of those P's, psychological.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
This would be the E for emotional. You could have had a bad day or something like that. And then we had the physiological.
Okay.
It could just be the makeup, your makeup there, okay? And then we have what is called technical issues. This is our P.E.P.T talk for our constant problems that we have. So there's just a lot to take in. So I give you a sheet of music and I say sing, and I remember that. And I'm bringing things to your attention, and it's because of this P.E.P.T talk. It's just all of these things that we talked about, or all of these things that could cause these problems. It could be a technical thing today, when that could involve technique, poor technique, or unused technique for the technical problem. The emotional, that could happen to anyone, and sometimes the emotions can bother you and cause stress, and you can't sing as well. Of course, the physiological is your makeup. Some things you just have to work on, like posture. That has to be, just got to work on that. And then the other one is the psychological, what we talked about, It's sometimes you can get, intellectually you can grasp some things, but then it's like, oh, you have to think support. And that would be the psychological part when I say support it. It doesn't always mean more.
Or just to support.
Because you can support it like this as well.
Yeah.
So we tried that at one lesson where we tried that support with having you to, let's do it real quick before we sing. We're going to work on My Country 'Tis of Thee, but I want you to read it first through in that breathiness, and then read it back through with more support.
Okay.
Okay? Just one time through.
Breathiness
just
meaning
breathy.
just go.
Yeah, just go, my country 'tis of thee.
Oh, like whispering.
Yeah.
Okay.
But just take one deep breath and do not breathe.
Okay. My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of the icy land where my fathers died, there the pilgrims from every mountain side.
So it should be like this. My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrims pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring. And it should be like dying out.
Okay.
Okay?
My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring.
Yeah, you felt it just kind of, the breath is slowly going away. Now, you speak out as opposed to that and do it. One breath.
My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring.
There should have been more support for that.
Okay. My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. No?
Oh, you collapsed as soon as you started.
Yeah.
You was like, my country 'tis of thee. You will not last.
Okay, alright.
Keep it up.
My country 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside let freedom ring.
Yeah, exactly. As long as you keep this up, that support, the body support, the physiological part, keep that up, okay? And then when we start singing, now what are we going to recognize? There's some things that we talked about. There's some punctuations
Mm-hmm.
where you can take breaths.
Take a breath.
Okay, so you have many options. Let me hear you demonstrate that.
Okay. Just reading it?
Yeah, reading it and then punctuate.
Okay. My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountain side, let freedom bring.
I didn't see punctuation after side. You said mountainside. Let
From
freedom ring.
every mountain side. Oh,
I
got
don't see a
you.
punctuation.
From every mountain side, let freedom ring.
Yeah, it's all in one. Try it again.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty. Of thee I sing, land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride. From every mountain side, let freedom ring.
Yeah, that's it. So when we start singing it, this is what I'm expecting.
Okay.
Okay, those to utilize those punctuations. There's one more thing we talked about in this, and that was those dotted notes and those moving notes for that. Do something with those, right?
Yeah, isn't it? My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land.
What's gonna happen with tis?
You're holding it?
Yeah, but
Tis
yeah.
Sweet land of
Liberty,
liberty, of thee I sing.
2, 3.
Land where my fathers
Okay, there's
died.
one more note.
Mhm.
Another pep talk,
Okay.
because there's a lot to take in. There's one more note, and I don't expect you to remember every single thing, but I'm just trying to, point out some things before we start
Okay.
singing here. One more note. Remember what I said we can do? We can overlap some consonants with some vowels and stuff. So look at that first phrase. My country, what?
'Tis of thee.
So how would you sing that?
My country, 'tis of thee.
Here are your options. My country, 'tis of thee, or my country, 'tis of thee.
My country, 'tis of thee.
Yeah, well, are you going to put an S on the O?
Got you. My country, 'tis of thee.
Yeah, exactly. So when I was checking you guys' IPAs, it's interesting. And I even looked at mountain. I look at country and mountain. They both have an OU, and you didn't use the same sound.
Did I ever give you
Or
mine?
they should be different. No, you didn't. But I'm listening to you. And you have my country, mount. So if that's the case, and I'm expecting, if I'm hearing my I'm expecting to see that IPA, the my country.
Yeah, okay.
If you get to mountain and you go mountainside, I'm expecting to see that for your IPA, mountainside.
But you're saying that
But-
it's okay if it's two different sounds.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, if you put that IPA there, then that's what I'm expecting to hear.
Gotcha.
But I think mountain should be
Mountainside.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be mountainside.
Mountainside. Yeah.
That's too choral.
Gotcha.
So just make sure that you're doing the mountainside. Okay. All right. So just before we get into this,
Okay.
we'll come back.
Okay.
Let's do some of these front, middle, and back vowels. I want
Okay.
you to choose a front vowel to sing. We'll just choose them in order, okay? And we'll just go up the scale. So we'll just do this. You're gonna sing the word.
Oh,
Yeah.
so B.
All right, ready,
Okay.
and. Now, this is what I noticed. When you look at a word, here's our pep talk. There's a lot to take in. When you, I gotta copyright that or something. When you sing this word, it should still be that vowel. The concentration is on the vowel.
Okay.
And then everything else comes later. As if you forgot the T. Oh, there. And then, what's the next one? Jim.
Jen.
Get that head down.
Oh,
You know
sorry.
it?
I don't know why I'm
because
doing
you're looking
that.
up.
Yeah,
I think it's because
sorry.
you're looking up.
Okay.
Yeah, you were too early. Again. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. Try that one again.
Ooh, sorry, it's that I'm looking like
Pep,
this.
ready, Dan? You're going, Dan. Is it, what's the vowel? No, what's the vowel sound that you're making? The vowel sound. Not the vowel, the vowel sound.
The vowel sound. Okay.
Yeah, so is it da? You say da. So you might have to go with your nasal thing. Go da. Yeah, exactly. Let's try our middle vowels, okay? Let's keep going up here. Ba, ready?
Okay.
And let's talk about this. So, what I notice is that your Bob and Bud are sounding the same.
Yeah.
So, we got to make it sound like it's supposed to sound. If you're singing Bud, it needs to sound like Bud.
And Bob.
And yeah, Bob can't be Bob, Bob. So you're doing Bob.
Which is Bob.
Because if we say it, we say Bob.
Bob.
Yeah, that's when we say it. But when you sing it, Bob.
Bob.
Uh-huh, exactly.
Bud.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, and then Bert, what's going to happen with that one? Bert. Uh-huh. So let's try it now. So Bob, two, Bob, and Bob. Uh-huh. Bud. Yeah, exactly. Let's go back down. Let's try our back vowels.
Okay.
1, 2, plod and plod. 2, ready and plod. Good. Is this Drew?
Joe.
Ready and Joe. Yeah. See, even though these are the words, this is what you're singing.
Yeah.
Okay? So, well, because of that. Yeah, exactly. This is going to be our from now on. This is going to be our from now on, okay? We're going to make sure that we're working on the front, middle, and back vowels. Now, why are those called front, middle, and back? If you just say
where the tongue is, right?
Yeah, just say the first words of the front, middle, and back.
Beat, Bob, and Claude.
Yeah, doesn't it feel like it's back there or up there?
Bob and Claude.
Yeah. So that's why those are the sounds, which are 12 vowel sounds. And I said sounds.
Sounds.
Those are the sounds that we have here. So, did we talk about the silent singing? I don't think we talked about silent singing. So this is an exercise for silent singing. This is a new term that I made up. I just keep making up stuff. Yeah, I was told it. It is. I was told it because the last time I stopped it and it cut off. So.
Oh, okay. So just keep it going.
Yeah, I think it's because they made some updates here on campus, and I haven't updated that. My phone is, but that's not. I keep making up some things, and this is great because I can write my own book now. So we got our pep talk, we got our stay, now we got our silent singing, and I call it silent singing because basically you're singing without making a noise, not lip singing. You're not going. You're silent speaking, you see. But if you silent sing, you're going to be like. Which means the muscles are still doing what they're supposed to do, but there's no sound. So, if I say, no, let's go with the My Country 'Tis of Thee, and I'm just going to have you do this.
Can I show you an example really quick?
Yeah.
So in Diviners, we had the segment during the drowning scene when we are like, when my aunt is like this and we're singing, no, shall we gather at the river? So can I just show you and you tell me if you think that's it? Okay, so I'll just start singing and then stop. So, shall we gather at the river where bright angel feet have trod, with this crystal tide forever that flows by the throne of God. Yes, we'll gather at the river. I don't know, is that...
Almost,
is that,
yes.
Okay,
yes.
Because it's so interesting.
That's
because
very good analogy, yes.
Today, because I had a hard time, like, okay, I want to make this, I mean, it might not have even been that noticeable, but I was like, all right, I want, it to look like that we're still singing.
By the way, that was powerful.
That
was a powerful part of the play. I mean, because it was like watching a movie, and you're like, no, the underwater, and it was like, I loved it. Now, I said yes and no because you started out with speaking silently, and then you went into the singing. Because you was like, shall we? And when you did it, that's more of a speaking as opposed to singing. So it's like, shall we gather at? Which means everything is still engaged. Everything is still engaged.
Yeah.
You know? So it'd be like, shall we? What would you do to sing gather at? You would do that, right?
Yeah.
Shall we gather? So, shall we? It's like there's something stopped you. Something cut you off, but you're still giving.
Yeah.
You're still giving. That would be called support. Yeah.
Support.
That would be the support because you're still giving even though there's nothing coming out. Now this is great exercises for allowing the muscles to keep moving and paying attention and being aware of what the muscles are doing. That would have been great if I had the sheet music and we can work on that and then do it. But we're going to do it My Country 'Tis of Thee. So let's go right into that then. That's a great segue. Alright, so we have... Alright, so you know the song. My Country, do you know this by heart? At least the first?
Yeah, My Country.
Okay, so then you don't really have to look at it? Okay, alright. So we got 1, 2, 3.
Sorry.
My Country. If you have to pick it up. 1, 2, 3.
My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land of my fathers' side, and home of pilgrims born, from every
You want to try it again?
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, and...
My country, 'tis of thee,
Yes.
sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, and home of pilgrim born, from every mountain side, our freedom brings.
happened?
I lost my breath.
All right, so good. Look at that music.
The support.
Look at that music, and then figure out where you're going to punctuate. So we'll slow it down.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. That's a long note.
Yeah.
So I messed up, but I'm losing you.
Yeah, I know. Is it? I feel like I'm going too high. Is honestly what I feel like. Like as soon as I get to land where my fathers died, that's when I'm like, la.
It is high.
Yeah.
It's high. But don't try singing.
Only I sing. La,
Nasal.
Make it nasal.
Mm-hmm. Now you can go back into your singing. From every mountainside. Go back into that. Mountainside. Yeah. So when I say, when I go into the nasal thing, I'm saying that, what I'm saying is that you're kind of speaking and making fun of it. Yeah, exactly. So that way you don't think about it too much.
Yeah.
Because there's no such thing as a high note.
Mm-hmm. There's no such thing as a high note.
No.
Okay. Okay.
You can do it.
All right.
Psychological.
Got it.
So let's try to land right on that. So just don't put out too much. Just like 1, 2, and. To belt out. Okay. Now, real quickly, I'm going to have you do something unique. I'm going to check your breathing endurance.
Okay.
So we're going to do the let freedom, and it's going to go. What's this? Oh, hold on here. Let's just try that. Let freedom ring. All the way through that, okay? Try it again.
Okay.
Ready, and... So what is supposed to happen when you're doing that? You are supposed to be focusing on the vowel. So what vowel would that be? So you would get rid of the R and you just be like R.
This is when you were saying sometimes when people sing that they don't actually say the word, that they just will say like
Yeah. Yeah.
So then you don't have to
sing your secret. Yeah, exactly. But it has to be like, re, but make it quick. Re, go right to the vowel.
Okay,
let freedom, and then go right to the vowel.
Okay.
Re. Okay, ready? Let's go right on ring. Let freedom ring. See, you're already going to the.
Okay, so ring.
don't you try this? Ring. Yeah. Ring. All right, with me, okay? Let freedom just because I do that, that's not where you stop.
Oh, that's not where I stop.
That's not where you stop.
The whole time.
It's just this.
No. Okay, all right. Let me try
last time, right?
Okay.
And ring. Yeah. All right, so one more time.
Okay.
Let's just sing it through.
Okay.
And be sure to observe those things that we talked about, okay? But we'll try to slow it down, okay? So it's going to be just a... Ready? And... Breathe. You didn't hold that. All right, why don't you listen for that? Okay, so let's go up the I sing. Ready? And... Yeah. Right, so try it again. Ready? And... You're getting the idea.
Okay, yeah.
But it's not a high note, okay? So just think lazy.
Oh, the ring isn't high.
Well, yeah, that's not, I know the land. You're still going, land. You got that note. Just think, land.
Land where my fathers died.
Right. So let's try this. Try this. Try. Right, and then Now it shouldn't be Just remember the soft palate. Don't give me too much. All right, silent sing. Okay, ready? And again. No, that wasn't it. You went like this. That's like lip syncing, and that's like acting.
Yeah.
You know, I can tell. But when you're engaged, okay, we'll do this. Ready? Sing it out this time. Go. Now, silent sing. Ready? And. Okay? Now sing it.
Okay.
Did you feel the muscles?
Yeah.
The soft
a little
palate?
bit.
Okay. Try the silent sing again.
Okay.
One more time. I need to check your breath because the breath is also involved.
Okay.
Okay? 1, 2.
Can you do it again?
Okay.
I'm sorry.
You want to sing it out this time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is it possible I can like maybe sing it and do it?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely. 1 and
It holds.
yeah. Ready and it's just yo two. Ready and I'll sing it with you. Ready, and You're right. Again, and yeah, but together, they're connected. Try it again, and all right. Ready? Ready to just use the muscles.
Okay.
Ready, and so what happened? What are the muscles doing?
Tensing and untensing.
Oh, if that's the case, we need to fix that.
Oh, that's a problem? They shouldn't be tensing?
Yeah, it shouldn't be like, yo.
Okay.
So that's good, though. That's good that you recognize that, because that should not be happening.
Mm-hmm.
So, what are we trying to do? What's our goal here? Our goal is to get the soft palate to work.
Mm-hmm.
Not, because if you're going, yo, yeah, that's the wrong idea. This is good. This is good. The silent singing helps you identify the P.E.P.T areas.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It helps you identify that. It helps you identify those problem areas.
Mm-hmm.
Good, because we want to work on that. So, good. If you're tensing, that's wrong. That's not good. That's not cool. We don't want you to tense. Okay? So we're going to focus more on this soft palate here.
Okay.
Probably go a little lower, so that we can make sure that we're focusing on the because it should be like you're yawning or so.
I know, I'm just coming down. Perfect timing. Mm-hmm.
The sirens that we were doing. You know what was that? You went.
Like you just snapped?
Yeah, you was like, I said, you was like.
Oh, I was thinking of going up, I think.
Yeah. So we got to train, it's a psychological thing.
Uh-huh.
We have to train our bodies and our minds so that whenever we sing higher, we're not going higher like this. You know, we're actually thinking the opposite.
I'm just...
As I went down, I came up. Mm-hmm. As I went... okay, put it this way. As I sang up, I went down.
And as you go down, you come up.
And as I sang up, my body went down. Psychological. Okay?
Up and down.
Yeah, but I'm going... Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. So you might have to do this kind of thing too. Let's just try it real quick.
Okay.
Yo.
Okay.
Okay. So when you go high, press down.
Okay.
Bring your hands up here. Ready, and you're pressing down.
Okay.
Yo. Ready, and yeah, it's tricky. Yo. It's tricky. One more time. When we have more time in our next lesson, we'll do that. Okay. All right. Thank you. Appreciate it. This is great.
I'm gonna check my calendar.
This is great. We got quite a bit accomplished, man. I will share that with my group. Oh my goodness. I gotta head out to DC.
Okay. So we had the one next Thursday at 5:30. Which next Thursday? Oh, next Friday is Good Friday.
Right.
Mm.
And there's no school that day.
You know.
If you want to meet on that day, I have a performance at 2 o'clock. I have to leave by 12. So, if you want to meet early.
What if we did a Monday?
Okay.
Monday at 3:30? Are you?
This Monday? Yeah.
Okay, could we do 3:30 to 4 and then that Thursday?
Yeah, you got it. Cool. You got it.
Alrighty.
Great job today.
Thank you.
And our P.E.P.T talk.
Yeah, I like that.
I tell you, I gotta copyright all this stuff, man. I don't want nobody stealing my stuff, you know?
Technique copyright.
Yeah, you know. Have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Thank
Have
you.
a good weekend.
Thank you. You too.